Hello, everybody. Welcome to Big Apple Mountain Tarot. I'm Everest Hall.
And I'm Mike Rusnak, and thank you for joining us. And happy solstice.
Today's the solstice, and we are so giddy
hmm
and really thankful. We've been kind of sick this week and are coming out of it.
Very, very sick.
But that's how it goes.
Yeah,
Um,
it is the winter
it's the winter
in the northern hemisphere, and yeah, I mean, I can't believe we're staring down 2023,
I
and
know. And here we are. We got solstice today. We have a new moon coming up
yeah,
in Capricorn.
it's the second new moon of five that will occur at 1 degree of their sign. So the next five, the next three after this new
Mhm.
moons. The series of new moons, it's all about new beginnings, new intentions. Very powerful too, and it's
Yes,
very important to set your intentions right now
right.
for
Think
peace and simplicity above everything else.
and futurism.
Yeah.
Now we're like in the future space.
hmm
We're done almost. It's wrapping up.
hmm
America's Pluto return has been very entertaining.
It's a triple dip. This whole year has
Yeah.
been the Pluto return. And by the 27th,
hmm
that will be the final exact degree of Pluto
Yes.
at the inception of the United States of America.
Yes. Yes. Yes.
So that's kind of wild to think that Pluto is in the same spot
uh-huh.
once again that it was in 1776.
1776.
Yeah.
And we also have the Saturn square
Which is
to
finally becoming non-operational after the end of this month.
that was really
After
hard.
2 years.
Yes.
Yeah, but we do still have, Mars retrograde in Gemini.
hmm
Not for long. Mars is going to turn direct soon, too.
Right, that's also been kind of
January.
rough. The that real fiery Gemini energy, and then retrograde.
Yeah, yeah, and the fire and the air, and they feed on each other, and then it becomes obsessive. The
Yes,
energy becomes obsessive. It could wear us out. But it's great for breaking down in order to break through.
correct.
And I'm kind of happy I got sick this week. And it just gives me permission to like wrap myself in a blanket of darkness, like a
Mhm.
seed, right, Everest?
Just like a little seed.
Yeah.
So it's the shortest day of the year. It's dark. It's quiet. It's self-reflective.
Mhm.
Winter solstice is the time when you really kind of like hunker down and close up. All the plants and the animals are
Yeah.
hibernating.
Give yourself the room to wrap yourself in
Mhm.
darkness and just face death, just and enjoy it. It comes to everybody.
Comes to everybody.
Accept it, love it, make peace with it.
The death of
Yeah.
2022. Thank
we,
you so much.
we won't miss it.
I won't miss it, and I've taken notes, and I'm happy to spend this time reflecting on it
Yeah,
and
yeah.
thinking about what's coming up new.
Looking back though, I loved and hated, but really learned a lot from the conjunction
hmm
between Aries and Neptune in
Yes.
Pisces.
Yeah, no, that was the
Yeah.
other major thing that was happening this year was that
Mhm.
crazy
It's
Pisces.
empathic.
Yeah, that
Yeah.
Neptune really like did some deep, 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 deep stuff.
It sensitized everyone to this point of like ESP almost, and
hmm
really, and we needed this,
Yeah,
to
and we were
stop being so rough on one another.
exactly.
Yeah.
And we were just talking about next year, and not to go too much into it, but I think that empathy that was given to us through Neptune is going to serve us greatly in
As long as
2023.
we use what we learned. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. And today Mars moved signs, moved into Aries. So there's a lot of like forward momentum suddenly.
Yes.
I noticed this yesterday. I looked at you and went, God, you're being a little dickish, aren't you? Like you're being a little like
No, I wasn't.
rough.
I was just full of energy.
Yeah.
And the moon's coming up. But let's talk about Capricorn.
hmm
We've got Capricorn new moon. Capricorn is ruled by Saturn, I
The
see
sign of the goat fish.
goatfish. I see it as a very masculine kind of. We were just talking about it, like a masculine fatherly energy, and it's I see it as like the father that you kind of wish you had, in a way.
Hmm.
Like works hard, you know,
Swims far.
swims far, gives presents,
Hmm.
is diligent, takes care of the family.
Kind of perfect, always striving for perfection,
Mhm.
professional perfection. Um,
And a bit
yeah.
restrained too.
Hmm.
And the Capricorns I have a lot of admiration for, but they also drive me a little crazy because they're so focused on the task.
That you can't fully reach them all the time as
Yeah.
you want them, when you want them.
So it kind of
Yeah.
seems like that real father,
Hmm.
20th century archetyped. And on
Someone
the
has issues.
someone who I do. And on the opposite side of the ephemeris is Cancer,
Uh-huh.
which is mother.
Right.
It's summertime. It's the waters. It's security. It's the care of the home.
Yeah.
So there's this like incredibly nurturing side and this masculine
Hmm.
kind of
Yeah,
generated,
driven. Yeah, it was
powerhouse
side.
energy.
Yeah.
And that might be why I'm feeling so hyper and driven and was getting on your nerves yesterday.
Maybe.
Maybe.
Yeah, it was fun cutting you down.
You jerk.
Well, we have in Cancer still. We have Lilith in Cancer.
Yes.
For just a little while longer because Lilith will be moving into the sign of Leo on
Right.
January the 9th.
Yes.
Um,
And Lilith has been this real issue
yeah.
In Cancer.
Uh-huh.
It's been very painful.
Mhm.
And I feel like it's brought up all these issues with women's
It's
reproductive
super
health.
vulnerable, and absolutely. Yeah.
It's like
womanhood.
Womanhood, pain, like in
Mhm.
in the woman.
Mhm.
And it's been excruciating.
Now, the other big news we have right here is that Pluto is going to move into Aquarius.
Yes, it is.
Finally. After being in the sign of Capricorn since 2008, all right, it's going to move into the sign of Aquarius March 23rd until June 11th. So it's taken a little dip into the next sign.
A little preview.
A preview. And yeah, the focus will be more on people, humanity, science, right? Discovery, technology for the people. Less about plutocrats, right?
Yeah, and like made up mysteries about presidential nonsense and government intrigue and palace
conspiracies. It's gonna. I know we're sick of this. we all are.
Well, not everybody, but I am.
I'm pretty sick of it.
We could talk about other stuff. I want to talk about nuclear fission. I want to talk
too.
about flying cars. I want to talk about new technology.
Yeah, that would be great, wouldn't it?
I want to talk about like electric vehicles on Route 66 and electric
charging stations. Yeah,
and futurism and beneficence.
Wait, you don't want to talk about Putin?
No, I don't want to talk about Putin anymore, and I don't want to talk about the JFK file anymore. I'm so tired of this mid-century palace intrigue, and really, let's kind of generate that excitement about what can be.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Well, we have to dream futuristically.
Yes.
And this is our moment. And at the end of this year, at this time of this new moon,
right,
it is of utmost importance to channel your highest possible intentions for yourself and for your neighbor and for your family and for anyone.
Yeah. And
wish the best for everybody as you would for yourself. A dream of health for the new year for yourself.
And to take in some personal accountability. I think I feel like getting a little ahead of ourselves. You can't
escape that.
No, you can't escape that. But I feel like getting a little ahead of ourselves. Lilith is going to move into Leo next year, and there's going to be like that center, that self, king.
It'll be a little bit of a drama queen, yeah.
Yeah, but like really like personal accountability and how you affect everybody else and how you affect society and how you affect.
The focus will be moving more into Aquarius.
Right.
Yeah, and we're at the dawning of the age of Aquarius, and we know that.
Mhm.
And
Doesn't it feel lovely?
we're dreaming a dream of a better Earth.
Yes.
Yeah, a brighter Earth. We are being bathed with waves of solar flares, right? Yeah, like more information is coming in.
Yes. Subtle
us.
information, inspiration,
Yeah.
dare I say, downloads are coming in. If
Yeah, on a
you're
level
open
that
to
we've
them.
never seen before, right?
Right.
Yeah.
And I just gotta say, like, we made it through. I was really kind of convinced that it was the end. The society was going to collapse. That the cryptocurrency was going to take over. There was going to be no more cash. And you were with me. I got really kind of crazy about all this stuff. And it hasn't.
I had to tell you to shut up.
I know, you really
stop it.
Hi there. We're going to be doing the tarot portion of this
new moon video
in Capricorn. We're going to pull 2 cards for each element. So that's fire, earth, air, and water.
So first up we have for Aries, Leos, and Sagittarius. I'm pulling.
Oh, yeah, you pull.
Okay. First card, 4 of Swords.
Okay, 4 swords.
And then the Page of Swords.
Interesting. Okay.
Now, I say that the 4 of Swords is demanding that we give ourselves time to rest, time to germinate. Fire signs are not good at being still.
Nope. Especially with Jupiter going into Aries.
Yeah, right. Yeah. Especially feeling, sicky and, at the end of the year. But we have to do this to germinate, to rest. And then
a new thought,
which won't feel quite so natural as you could see with the page's body language. He's standing rather awkwardly. This new idea might not be something that you feel comfortable with yet. You're just trying to get it into your physicality, how to wield this new information.
Exactly. So rest up. Let yourself germinate, because there's going to be some new ideas coming up. Very young energies, very spring-like energies happening with our fire friends.
You could pick the next.
Okay. Oh, okay.
So this is for Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorn.
Earth. Hey, it's the end of the year.
Yeah.
So we have the 10 of Swords.
The completion of a cycle. It is done, and it is not going to be redone.
No, it's not coming back.
The story of last year is in last year.
Boom, it's over.
Yeah.
And Taurus had some eclipse action. And what's coming through is the Chariot, which is the Cancer card. It's the card of Cancer. It's fast-moving energy. It takes a little bit of skill to balance these 2 creatures that are running you towards the future. So you have to be kind of focused on the future, not on the past, because the past is dead.
Well put.
Well put.
The next, air. So we have Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius.
Yes.
Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius.
Oh, dang. We got family money. And Temperance. These are amazing cards for December, Mike. I love this.
Yeah.
So, it's the holiday season. It's getting together.
Generational wealth.
Yeah. Okay, so this is our second 10 that's coming up here. So this is the 10. This is the end of this value cycle, this generational wealth cycle. And with that, there's a certain amount of balancing of the spiritual waters as we complete this cycle of value and finances and family.
Focus on quiet and self-preservation.
Yes.
As we move into the new year. And finally,
water.
We have water for Cancer, Scorpio, and Pisces. Whoops. Well,
you know what? Leave it upside down.
Leave it upside down.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah. All right.
Okay. 5 of Wands is usually kind of interpreted as a circular argument.
Yeah. Right.
Being reversed, how would you
Being reversed. I don't know.
It's still got a circular argument, but let's see how it. Okay. I'm gonna say also that this is an end of the year situation where this circular argument hasn't really gotten you anywhere.
I think that this is realizing that our circular thinking, our spinning wheels, never bring us anywhere. And we're realizing that we might be just a little bit crazy for going through these motions over and over and over and having it bring us nowhere.
Yeah. I feel like this is kind of that Mars retrograde Gemini energy.
I think that that's true.
You know, it's
and this is you just shoving off for different pastors.
Perhaps going on a emotional journey towards a better place because this nonsense has kind of been seen as nonsense, and you're emotionally aware enough that you take your family and you leave.
And we could just only partake in nonsense for so long. It brings us nowhere.
Yeah, it's
almost like we're doing something.
It's a new year.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, these are big cards. I feel like this is big cards about the end of the year. Fire signs, rest. Really take the time to rest because you've got some new ideas and some new energy coming up that's very young and vibrant. And Earth.
Channel the best of intentions for yourself.
Yeah. You know, Earth is very stubborn and kind of fixed in that ground, but just kind of you know, you can move along that ground too. And then air, you know, we've got family, wealth, and kind of mixing of the cosmic energies, a lot of lessons learned.
This is keeping yourself balanced in the middle of your family dinners. Yeah, right.
And water. Yeah, just take care of yourself because you know all that emotional.
I think that this is like the tower moment for water signs this year.
Yeah. Boom.
Water signs being Scorpio with the eclipse energy, just like I could see this dumping your sister out. Your sister being like, okay, I might as well just paint now. Right?
Perfect. Right. All right. Well, we thank you.
Thank you. Very sweetly.
We thank you very sweetly for doing it so completely. We'll see you in a couple weeks for the full moon.
Yeah.
And have a great holiday.
Have a great Christmas and a happy New Year.
Happy Hanukkah.
Happy Hanukkah. Happy Kwanzaa.
And if we've missed anything, yeah, absolutely. Bye-bye.